Unit 10. Using energy reduces Lamar.
Using dash energy reduces pollution and protects nature. Using renewable
Renewable energy reduces pollution. Okay, number two. Intelligent,
dash in artificial intelligence helps us carry out difficult is
yes, is
tasks.
I or artificial intelligence. Correct. Yusuf wrote,
Yusuf wrote a science dash story about traveling to the moon. Science.
no, algorithm that mean a program خوارزمية بالعربي. يعني منظومة حسابية كده. بنستخدمها الالجوريزم دي بيستخدمها الكمبيوتر مثلا او الابلكيشنز،
science fiction.
وبنسميها الماشين انتليجنس، يعني بتبقى ذكاء اصطناعي. اوكي، عموما تبقى هنا فيكشن. ساينس فيكشن معناها
Fiction.
ساينس فيكشن اللي هي قصة خيالية يعني. اوكي، ميني
Many dash enjoy playing football in the club. Teenagers.
teenagers. Number five, Luigi visit our
Visit our dash for the latest updates, news, and offers. Visit our homepage.
homepage. Iyad has two.
Accounts on social media.
I don't want to change the.
Uh, Settings of my mobile phone. It is easy to use.
Yeah, I don't want to change the setting of my mobile too because I organized everything for the educational year anyway. After the exams for all my students, I'll change the setting again because I don't want to lose book.
Um, Click OK to set out your changes and close the setting window.
All right, Lamar. The
The Dash is the last game with the star is the winter.
the winner,
The, the winner, yeah. The final.
the final, yeah, the final match or the final. Okay, a year later, she joined the.
She joined the Dash tennis team and now she was a champion. Um, Paralympic.
Paralympic. اوكي، Paralympic اللي هم for disabled، لكن Olympics لل not يعني. اوكي، I create a new.
A friend, a new friend
No, I created a new.
request.
No, 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 no. We are on number 11. I created a new.
I created a new dash on the app profile
Profile. Number 12, I accepted a new friend
request.
request. Number 13, Luigi. 2.
Dash is to make something suitable for a particular person. Personal
Personalize, yes, to personalize my page or my. Huge or enormous. enormous. That mean very big, huge, very big, massive, very big. So tiny is the opposite of all these words. Okay, Luigi, if Amira doesn't hurry,
She will miss the bus. Yeah,
all right, correct. Lamar, if we heat ice, it
it melts.
bravo, bravo, bravo. It melts because we are talking about fact, so we use present. This is zero conditional. Okay, number two, Farida.
Won't attend the party if she doesn't get the tickets.
Okay, if we have present here, so we use the future will or can as a part of F when we talk about assumption, when we assume something will happen in the future. Okay, number four, when I am nervous,
There's a short story to relax. I always read.
I always get. Number five, if you are not sleeping enough, that will
That will have a bad effect.
have a bad effect on your health and well-being. All right, Luigi, number six.
Okay,
Luigi, number six.
okay. A dash water freezes if the temperature drops below 0 Celsius. Um, does.
Does water is singular, so we use does because we are talking about facts. Does water freeze uh, if the temperature drops below 0 Celsius? Okay, number seven. When the sun
When the sun rises,
rises, okay, we are talking about uh, God's law, or they are call it natural. Okay. What happens if people you don't
if you don't drink enough dash, enough you dash ahead later. You will have.
you will have Luigi Lamar, if you
If you dash early, if you leave early, you will catch the bus.
if you leave early, you will catch the bus. If you leave well, okay. Number two, if you don't study, you
Will fail.
you will fail. Okay, we can use fail with it. Uh, if you,
If you finish this book, you will understand the topic better. If you read,
all right, uh, if you,
if you wear a jacket, no, if you don't wear a jacket,
you will feel. Uh,
1 minute and Luigi will come.
okay. Lamar, number 14 and 15 till Luigi comes.
Okay. If she dash the instructions, she will complete the task faster. If she if she will follow.
No, if
No, if
we
she
don't use
follows.
we don't use will in the first part of F. Okay, if she follows, if the teacher,
If will get extra points. If the teacher
check because we
checks.
have will here, but if he said would, we can say checked. All right.
Mr. Akin, I'm sorry, my leg was bleeding.
Welcome back. No problem. Okay. If children, Luigi,
If children play with fire, they will get burned.
they
They get
will, they get, not will get. Okay. If Basma,
yeah. If Basma dash not eat breakfast, she don't have energy for the day. If Basma doesn't eat,
doesn't eat breakfast, yes, doesn't eat. If you mix red and yellow, you,
if you mix red and yellow, you get orange.
we are talking about fact. When we mix colors, we get a result that never changes. So we use it as a fact. Get, you get orange. Bravo, you get orange. If Khalid forgets his key,
He can't go inside.
he can't go inside. If Yara studies well, her grades
Will be better.
will be better. When the weather
Is cold, we wear jackets.
is cold, we wear jackets. Okay. Number seven. If the car is broken, it
Uh, is that a fact?
yes,
Okay, it doesn't start.
it doesn't start. It doesn't start. Okay. Number eight. When you buy milk,
Uh, when you buy milk, it
imperative sentence, so we need the verb in infinitive. Boil it. Bravo, bravo. Okay. Number nine, Lamar.
Sandy will feel sick if she eats nuts.
Will feel sick. We are talking about Sandy. Okay. It's a person. We can say will feel. We can say feels sick if she eats not. If he told us that she is has a allergy to, or she is allergic to, so she feels if she not. Okay. The candle.
The candle dash if you light it will melt.
No, if you light it, that mean every candle, if you light it, will melt. So that mean we're talking about fact.
So it will be melt.
The candle melts if you light it. If it
If it dash at school right, I go to bed early. If it
بنتكلم برضو عن عادة أو حقيقة، هنا اللي هي fact أو usual habit, personal habit. So we use is. Also we go to bed, not will go to bed. Okay. If you
found her on social media, you can see all her videos. If you find, not found.
you find, we have, well, so we no, you can't,
If there is no air, you can't light a fire.
light a fire. The internet can be very helpful if you,
If you will use it.
no, if we don't use will,
If you use it.
yeah, okay, if you use it. You can waste a lot of time
If you dash focus on your tasks. If you don't.
if you don't, yes, if you don't. Okay, number 16. If you
If you live If leave,
If you leave, yes, we are talking about fact. If you leave the door open, the cat gets out. Okay, number 17, Luigi. If my phone,
okay. If my phone does charge, I can't call you. If my phone doesn't have,
doesn't have. If we see her at the party, we
if we see her at the party, we will say,
will say is correct, and we say hi is correct also. This sentence is not uh, is not formed correctly in a way. So we will say hi because we assume that we can see her at the party, or maybe we cannot see her at the party. So we will say hi if we say her, if we see her. If it
rains, we stay inside.
fact, if
We don't hurry.
we don't hurry, we will be late. Yes, if we don't hurry, we will be late. Okay, Lamar. Mona is asking Usman about his best friend.
Mona, Mona is asking Osama about his best friend. What is your best friend a name? Friend's name. His name is Muhammad. How does what?
Yes, his name. Yes.
His name is Muhammad. How does he look like? He
How?
has got short hair and blue eyes. Is he helpful? Yes, he is. He always helps me. I think he is a good person. Yes, he really is. I am lucky to have him as a friend.
So we use helpful because he helps me. So we use helpful. Okay. We can say a kind person. We can say helpful. We can say good. It's okay. But because he helps me, so we use instead of all this helpful. Okay, Luigi, a teen boy asks his dad for a new expensive phone as a
Birthday gift.
birthday gift. Okay.
They create a pros and cons list.
Yes. Pros and cons. Yes. Number two, pros and cons.
Give each point a value to help decide.
First,
In the end, the cons score higher than the pros, so the dad decides not to buy the phone.
decided not to buy. We can say here also, we can say decided to help to decide. Okay. If we have decide, okay, we have to decide is okay. To decide or decide. Lamar, today I watched a Paralympic sports event.
Today I watched a Paralympics short event. These are sports for fish.
People with disability.
People
All
with
right.
disability. There was the final of the achievement tennis and the Egyptian girl won. The next day I saw the tennis player
the
The
final of
wheelchair
the no, not the achievement, the final of the
of the achieved.
no, of the wheelchair tennis on a wheelchair.
Okay. And
An Egyptian girl won. The next day,
that
I
is,
saw the tennis player and the wheelchair.
I was with some friends in a cafe, and she was at the next table. I watched you watch your tennis game yesterday. I said to her, "What an achievement!"
Achievement. Okay. Okay, Luigi, the same text again.
Today I watched the Paralympic sports event. These are sports for people uh, with a dash. Um, these are sports for people with a wheelchair. There was
No,
the fun
no, not wheelchair,
and disability.
with disability, because a Paralympic is for disabled or people with disability. So, disability, with a disability.
There was the final of the dash tennis. The final of the achievement tennis.
No,
Sorry.
wheelchair
And
tennis,
the
yes.
Russian girl won. The next day, I saw the tennis player in the wheelchair. I was with some friends in a cafe, and she was at the next table. I watched you win your tennis game yesterday. I said to her, "What an achievement! You're amazing."
Okay, thank you. Amazing. We live in the age of the internet. We live in the you can read it, Lucy. We live in the age of the internet.
Okay. We live in the age of the internet. It has become an important part of our lives that we can't live without it. But of the internet, so you and your family must stay safe online. As technology grows, more and more people begin to use computers. To stay safe online, many things can be done. First, you can store all the personal information. Don't give it to anyone. Keep any passwords you have secret. They shouldn't make friends with people they don't know. They also shouldn't send photos to people they don't know.
Okay, at this message at the end, he gave us at the conclusion uh, us some advice. So he told us young children they shouldn't. So this is the advice at the conclusion. So can we can say to conclude or in conclusion in a new paragraph as a conclusion. We can start here to conclude or conclusion. Keep uh, any you have secret. Don't do or you shouldn't. Our young children should be careful when they use the internet, and they shouldn't make friends with people they don't know, and so on. This is the conclusion. Okay, we can start this conclusion like the beginning here. We can say to summarize or to conclude or in conclusion, comma, and put this all in a new paragraph. Also, when we talk about uh, we live in the age of the internet, that means the internet the age live now is internet. It has something in the past, but something related to the future or the time being. So we use the present perfect. It has become an important part of our life, not became. It has become because it is still we are using it and we will use it in the future. So there is connection between the past and the time being. We used it has become. Come, Luigi.
What?
Number one, Luigi.
Okay. The internet has some dangers.
The other one, two means to
Um,
young children be careful.
they should be careful when they use the internet. They should
They should. They,
be safe from until they don't know.
okay, Lamar. What is the main idea of this passage?
Um, I think technology improves.
No, we are talking about the internet.
Okay, so we will say internet improves.
Pros and cons of the internet.
Okay.
Okay, because we are talking about it helps us and we use it, but we should be careful. So the cons, we shouldn't do something and we should do something. So we are talking about the pros and cons of the internet. The underlying pronoun they refer to
Children.
children. Why do you think, Lamar, a lot of people use the internet?
Um,
Because it has become a part of
because it
our
becomes
lives
a part of our life.
that we can't live without. All right. Look here, this city is climate.
Carbon dioxide that isn't very easy to go yes. Positive.
uh, Positive.
Buildings in each big city will only use green energy generated in that city.
Generated in that city. Most of green cities are small places with.
Residential, the bus must wear a seat belt. Each passenger.
On the bus or the train passenger. Uh, my, my favorite
My favorite dish in the movie was the brave girl. My favorite character.
character. Yes, correct. My favorite character. Trains, bus, and cars are all forms of.
This train bus
We were walking in the park when it.
we was working in the park. We were walking in the park when it suddenly.
When it suddenly, because we have two actions, one interrupted the first, the second interrupted the first. So suddenly it started to rain when we were walking. Okay, number nine.
Dash vehicles are better for the environment than cars that use dirty fuels. We'll see. Dash vehicles. Electric.
Yes, electric vehicles are better for the environment than dirty fuel. Okay, number 10.
Okay. Please stay at the dash when riding your bicycle on the road. Bike lane.
Come again.
Bike lane.
Bike lane. I heard it plan. So, bike lane. Uh, number 11, Lucy. Solar panels can
Can you some
this can be right. Can make electricity. Can generate electricity. Use electricity from sunlight. Okay. Number 12.
Nothing and good are synonyms
Would you like to travel
all around the world.
all around the world? Number 14. The synonym of reduce is
Synonym so to be lower.
lower or decrease, but not increase. To get the noun from the word transport,
So good are the ones from the word transporting or other suffix. ATION.
transportation. So, not this one, sorry, transportation. This one, transportation. Okay, Lamar, which platform does the 11 o'clock bus to Aswan?
Which platform does the liver clock bus Aswad leaves?
No, does,
Does leave.
yes, this train,
This trade leaves.
yeah, correct, leaves. Green cities,
Great cities doesn't read. No, don't read.
cities, so don't, correct. The class,
The class begins to
yeah,
begin.
doesn't begin. Number 5, when does the stop
When does the stop open?
does open? Yeah, correct. Lucy, number 6.
The concerts dash at 10 p.m. tonight. And
But can be also doesn't end. It's okay. Okay, ends anyway. Number 7, birds
are building their nests in trees.
are building or built.
I maybe it will be built.
No, because we are not talking about a temporary action. The present continuous expresses temporary actions. Temporary actions that action that doesn't happen regularly. But we know that we are talking about fact, not a temporary action. So we don't this because this is a fact. Build their nests in trees. We always
Um, always in the morning.
always drink tea in the morning. temporary actions يعني أحداث مؤقتة وأي أحداث مؤقتة بنجيبها في المضارع المستمر في present continuous. So we can't use here. But he always drinks. Number 9,
We will finish building the city in 2028. Yeah.
We can use by.
Yeah.
Yeah, but by that mean before that time. In that mean in this time. When we use in, we use the future simple. Will we use but, we use future finished. So if we will have finished, so we use by uh, 2028. All right. Number 10, we are going.
We are going through the tunnel now. Everything will go down.
Yeah, through the tunnel. Lamar, there are lots of shops
There are lots of shops at.
on the road or along the road.
Okay, I love this road.
Okay. I just saw Basim dive
I just saw Basil dive into the pool.
into the pool. Yes, dive into or in. When you drive,
Where you drive, there's the rig roads. Where you drive, it too.
no,
Alone.
this is long, not along.
Okay, so it will be odd too.
No, on the road or along the road, along the street, on the street, okay, on the
Okay.
ring road. People started planning green cities for the future in Egypt.
People started flooding great cities for the future Egypt in.
Yes, in a date in the past, so the sentence would be in the past simple. In the date in the future, that mean we use in date in the future, we use the future. No cars to the center.
Uh, where people started no cars can go into the center of.
يا معلم ايه الجمال ده برافو عليك. Now we are talking about the phrase I told you about before. We can say uh, something of the something else. Sometimes we cannot use the here or here. So we can say the people of Egypt, so the people of Cairo, the people of, so we can omit the if we are not allowed to use that with no followed here. Say the the leg of the table, for example, the leg of the table. This is a phrase that means the table has a leg. We can say the broken leg of the table كمان. We can say the broken leg of the table. So we here use the center of the city, the center of the cities. So some students will take in because city take the preposition in. This is wrong because we have a phrase here, the city of something. Okay, bravo, bravo, bravo. Okay, Luigi, the train.
This train dashed through gas.
When does Ali?
Windows are tiny.
This bus.
Takes about 20 minutes to get to Savannah.
The train to Aswan.
Doesn't leave from this platform.
Yeah, doesn't leave from this platform. Number five, what time?
Does the next train stop in Oxford?
Does, because we have a singular noun here. Okay, number six.
The next train to Alexandria leaves at 14.
Lamar, when does that bus? Lamar, when does that bus? Okay, if Lamar is not available now, Lucy can answer.
Okay. When does that bus arrive?
All right. The cat climbed
Climb into the box to hide.
into the bus. The books are
In the bag on the chair.
in the bag on the chair, but on the table. Okay, or on the chair. We walked
Along the beach at
in
you look by the window to see the garden.
through the window.
Through
Yes, we can say he looked from the window. He looked through the window to see the garden from the window or through the window. The cat jumped
the cat jumped down above the couch onto the couch.
and fell asleep. يبقى كده onto the couch. Lamar, did you come? Lamar? You come?
Buses that use clean energy. Carry. Um, do you use public transportation? Yes, I ride my bike to school every day. Carry. That's awesome. I want to try too.
Yeah. Okay. Uh, so one Luigi,
What?
what? Two,
Can.
can you give me some example? Okay. Can. Three,
Do.
I have my bike to school
Every day.
every day. Okay, correct. Lamar, have you come back, Lamar?
Yes, mister.
Okay, where I missed you.
Me too.
Okay. Uh, electric vehicles are better for the.
For the environment and cars that use dirty fuel. But we need more charging stations in our town, so it's easier for people to use them. Station, and it isn't in the town center. The town should have 10 charging stations.
10 charging stations. Yes, correct. All are correct. Bravo. People started planning green cities.
People started planning new cities for the future in Egypt in the 2010s. Today, there are many plans to dash new green cities in Egypt to build. In Dash, these new cities are small places. In, in fact, these new cities are small places in an area of about 100. This means that they are more like villages than big cities like Cairo. These new cities are small to make it easier for people to travel around them without driving cars.
Yeah, correct. Lamar, driving cars harms the environment, contributing to 20% of global carbon emissions.
Vehicles cause pollution and health issues. To reduce this, clean transportation options are encouraged. These include electric vehicles, which use electric instead of fuel, producing no harmful emissions by 2030. The widespread use of electric cars will
Significantly
significantly reduce oil pollution.
consumption. Consumption will be silent. Consumption.
Other clean transportation missions include trains, buses, and bikes. With family, reduce the number of cars on the road. Choosing clean transportation options helps protect the environment and reduce pollution.
Okay, great. Bravo. Thank you. Issues that mean subjects or affairs. Issues موضوعات or cases maybe كمان يعني حالات مثلا وissue ممكن تيجي كverb like to publish a magazine so he issued a magazine uh, mean common or is commonly used when I use something every day and everywhere so it is widespread منتشر يعني. Okay, reduce that mean to cut down or to decrease significantly that mean wonderfully or maybe outstandingly that mean uh, something بارز أو على نحو واضح reduce oil consumption when I use something so I consume it so consume water that mean I use it so maybe sometimes use it up يعني بمعنى use it up يعني يستهلكها تماما أو يستنفذها فconsume consumption اللي هو الاستهلاك consumption. Okay. I think we don't have any more words need to be explained. Encourage that to do something or to inspire him to do this thing. So I encourage you. I encourage you to study, for example. So encourage someone to do something. That mean uh, uh, tell someone to do this thing frequently. Now, questions. Vehicles using traditional fuel cause
And health issues
okay. The antonym of the verb reduce is
is antonym decrease habit.
increase.
Oh
Increase.
yeah, increase habit.
Increase. What is the main idea of the passage?
Um, electric cars. No, not electric cars. Reducing driving harm driving cars.
Uh, if we notice that we are talking about the environment, we are talking about the environment, we're talking about uh, now we are talking about the means of transport at the same time, transportation, trains, buses. bikes, electric cars. This all we are talking about. Talking about the environment and education. So we can talk about the main idea of how to uh, environment. Me and
Okay, so uh, it, uh, we will say we should protect the environment and reduce pollution.
okay, يعني we can say protecting the environment and reducing pollution.
Yeah, okay.
We can take it from the end here, and we know that environment at the beginning, and we know that there is transportation. So uh, this main idea is a good one. What does the underlying word these refer to?
These, it refers to use electric vehicles. I think cars, no clean transportation.
Yeah, clean transportation options. Okay, clean transportation options. Okay, number three, number five, Luigi. How can choosing clean transportation option be harmful? Luigi,
She went out.
okay, Lamar.
Okay. What does the how can choosing clean transportation options be helpful? Okay, she can.
Yeah, okay. Complete the question in a way.
Okay, so we will say by choosing clean
How can,
transportation.
yes, but clean and this will help us in,
This will help us to protect the environment
yeah, that
and
means
reduce
by reducing no harmful emissions.
yeah, okay.
By reducing no harmful emissions. Okay, now, Luigi, where have you been, Luigi?
And the mic wasn't working, so I went on and entered again.
Maybe, okay. Luigi, number six.
Okay. Do you think carpooling with friends or family is useful? Why? Yes, the carpooling with friends or family is useful because it reduces air pollution and waste.
Oh, yeah. Do you think carpooling with friends or family is useful? Why? Because yes, it because it decreases the usage of car and it decreases pollution. Is it which increases,
Yeah.
not increase, but reduce? Because when we use carpooling, that means we use less cars.
Mister, I have a question.
Yeah. Okay. I'm here. I'm listening.
On Wednesday, can you make the lesson instead of 6.5? Make it like after 12 p.m. because we have another lesson and we want to sit with you like long time because
That
we have
means
exam
uh,
Thursday.
uh, uh, your next lecture on Wednesday.
Yeah, and 6.5.
You need it
We
in
have
the
on
morning.
Thursday an exam.
All right. Okay. So we can make it at 1 o'clock in the morning, afternoon.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So it will be 1 o'clock
Can you stop it here?
afternoon. Come back, Lamar.
Can we stop until here?
All right, we stop at unit 11, unit 12. Okay, okay. Now remember, we are starting from the page 30. We have
Okay.
another revision books or uh, I think I sent you. Okay, see you. Goodbye.
Okay, see you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Mr.